We will get started here shortly. Off our first game here. Molly, Josie, Bailey up front. Amber, Al back on D. And there's the puck drop. Goes past Amber all the way back into our zone. Amber back around behind the net. Amber up the boards. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey gives it right back to Amber. Amber up through the middle. Gets it poked away, but Al steps forward, pokes it. They send it down. They call no ice. Goes to the net. Kat plays it back to Al. Up the boards on the far side. Bailey across the near side to Josie. Josie chips it around. Josie goes in. Battling on the boards. Liz gets it in deep. Liz with a nice forecheck. Keeps it in. Harkey there with her. Warhawks pick it up and come out. Moose chips it over to the sideboards. Warhawks come in through the middle. Moose swipes but can't knock it off. Pat with the save. Moose up the side, gets it poked away. Brooke blocks the centering pass, gets it taken away behind the net. Liz back there for it. Liz sends it around to Harkey, comes up to the point. Warhawks, 1D had backed out. They try to keep it in and sent out by, I believe that was Harkey. Kendall all over on the forecheck, causes her to turn. Pass up through the middle, no ice. Moose back for it. Moose gets it taken away, goes in front of the net, goes all the way through. Harkey gets it, gives it to Liz. Liz chips it forward and turns it over. Warhawks get it, comes up into the bench. Liz battling here. Sent over the far side and dumped in. Sophia back for it. Sophia behind the net, throws it around past Moose, goes to Liz. Moose gets it, sends it up to the D, waiting at the dot for it. They send it over the far side. Janelle all over the girl. Warhawks dump it in. Moose back for it. Moose up the boards. D keeps it in, throws it back down to the hash marks. Centering pass, goes through, battle in front. Lost by Al, shot goes back behind the net. Sophia there. Sophia throws it to the side. Lily picks it up. Lily tries to go around and forgets the puck. Back behind the net, Moose has it. Moose up the near side to the D, centering pass. Blocked to the side by Al. Centering pass, Al dumps the girl in front. And Al is going to get the penalty here for probably a cross check. And 12:27 left here in the first. 14ers going on the kill. Minute and a half penalty here. Molly wins the face-off, sent up and out. All the way down, goalie has to glove it forward. Back behind the net. Warhawks bring it up through the middle. Set up in the zone. Down in the corner. Shot off the post, back into the corner. Brooke shoots it up the boards. D chips it in. Molly intercepts. Molly gets rammed from behind. Puck goes up to the point. They keep it in. Shot. Brooke has it. Brooke gets it and just sends it all the way down. 14ers go for a change. Back behind the net. The Warhawks up the far boards. Up through the middle. Nice job by Lily poking that, getting that loose puck, and then sending it back around behind the net. Warhawks up the near side. Warhawks all the way through the neutral zone, come in. Brooke forces her to the outside, all the way around behind the net. She whiffs on the pass to the point, that finally makes it there. Warhawks set up on the far side. Centering pass to the girl, shot wide of the net. Back behind the net, Warhawks pick it up. Come around the near corner. Circle around through the middle. Josie pokes, goes to the side. Amber has it. Josie tries to clear, doesn't get it out. Lily sends it up and out of the zone. Not enough for the ice, but far enough that it goes back in their zone. Bad pass by the Warhawks over here. Liz beelines in but can't get it. Amber throws it into a shin guard. 14ers back to full strength here. Goes into Amber's feet. Picked up by Moose. Sent up the board Sophia. She chips around. She chases down. Can't quite get there. Comes out to the middle. Janelle throws it into the corner. Comes up through the middle. Sent in by Moose. Sophia goes to the boards with it. Sophia knocks the girl over. Goes down the boards. Gives it to Moose. Moose behind the net with it. Moose centering pass comes through. Molly at the D. Molly takes the shot high and wide, just a bit outside. Moose fighting in the corner. Sophia goes to pick off the girl and she sends it around the boards. Molly at the blue line throws it towards the net. Nearly tipped by Moose and Sophia. Goes into the corner. Sophia has it. Sophia gets ridden into the boards. The Warhawks send it down. They say that made contact, so no ice. Molly back for it. 9:30 left here in the first period. Sent all the way up the far side. Bailey catches it, but it bounces off her stick. Pokes it out of the zone. They poke it into her, and she gets it into the Warhawk zone. They circle around behind their net. Sent up the boards. Al keeps it in. Josie in the corner gets tripped up. Comes up. Al keeps it up. Al's out. And we have the offsides here with 9:13 left in the first period. Liz, Harkey, Kendall out there. Comes back to the Warhawks. They come up the near side. Liz steals it. Liz goes in, has Harkey in the middle. Backhands through the crease. Nobody there for either team. Comes up the far side. Liz tries to get it, but Warhawks send it around the near side. Shot in, wide of the net. Far side, Al picks it up on the boards. Al over the near side for Kendall. Tries to pass through the player. Goes off, and Kendall dumps it in. Liz goes in. Liz with a shot, blocked. Amber picks it up, shot, wide of the net. Up the far side, Warhawks bring it out. Braden back behind the net with it. Comes up the near side. Goes to the point, shot, blocked by Braden, and she sends it out to the D. Jolie there as well. Amber gets it. Amber out of the zone with it. Amber to the middle, gets it poked away, goes there. Braden gets it, shot behind the net. Centering pass goes right to the Warhawk, who chips it up. Amber gets the puck on the far side. Back to the D, back to Jolie, it goes through her feet. Warhawks go in, shot, blocker save, sent to the corner. Warhawks throw it towards the net, that's blocked by Brooke. Brooke battling behind the net, Lily there to help. All the way up the far side, the D pokes it down. Brooke picks it up. Gets bodied off. The D gets it. Shot. Rebounds there. Amber clears it to the corner. Lily in the corner with it. Warhawk spins at the top of the circle and shot towards the net, and Pat holds on to that with 7:25 left here in the first period. Still tied. 14ers and the Warhawks 0-0. Molly wins it to the side. Warhawks get it. Throw it wide of the net. Over the near side. Centering pass goes through the middle. Bounces in the far corner. Up to the point. Janelle over that. Forces her to dump it in. Goes around behind the net. Moose has it. Moose pokes it to Sophia. Sophia spins back into the corner. Sophia around behind the net. Pass up. Out of the reach of Janelle, but out of the zone. Warhawks get it, dump it right back in. Moose behind the net, tries to make a move, gets it stolen. Centering pass up to the D. Shot towards the net, intercepted by Brooke. Brooke skates with it, dangles at the blue line and loses it just inside the blue line, and the Warhawks able to keep it in. Moose back behind the net. Pass up past Janelle, goes to Molly. Molly gets it, dumps it in. I'm going to say no ice on that. Sent up the far boards. Josie in. Bailey nearly intercepts that. Al back up the boards. Warhawks regroup back. Nice job by Bailey. Josie chips it forward. Warhawks come through, send it up to Al. Al over to Amber on the near side. Bounces off the boards, and she sends it up. Warhawks back with it. Go up. Al steps forward and goes in offsides. 5:58 left here in the first. Liz, Bailey, Josie out there for this shift. Comes over the near side. Amber able to poke check that away, chip it forward. Josie gets it. Centering pass goes through. Liz picks it up. Liz shot on net, goes off the skate, comes up high. Warhawks pick it up. Send it up through the middle. 2-on-2 with a back check in Liz. Liz lifts the stick and forces her to dump it around the back. Al back there with it. Liz comes in to pick up the loose puck. Liz up the far side, sends it up through the middle, intercepted by the D. They go through a couple and then turn it over. Al has it. Al sends it to Bailey, gets stepped in front of, chipped back in. Al has it, turns it over. Amber picks it up, gives it to Kendall. Up the middle to Liz, who can't catch it in her feet. And back into the 14er zone. Al gets overpowered on the boards. They skate in, shoot. Save by Kat, comes over the near side. Kendall battling for it. Pops out. Amber goes behind the net. Fakes the fake. Up the far boards to Harkey. Harkey tries to chip it around. Nice D, keeping it in. Warhawks try to get it in, and finally Liz skates out with it. Liz over the near side for Jolie. Goes behind her. She gets it, dumps it in. All the way around the far side. Warhawks skate out with it. Chip it past Al. Come in. Shot. Save. Rebounds there. Moose gets it. Sends it right up the middle, but Harkey's there. Dishes it to Jolie. To Moose. Moose goes around. Moose in. Moose with the backhand. Rebounds there. And Harkey gets taken out charging the net. Sorry, Jolie gets taken out charging the net. Shot goes wide from Lily. Braden gets it on net. Nice job by Jolie nearly getting that. And the goalie seems to have that. And they finally blow the whistle there. Exactly 4 minutes left here in the first period. 14ers starting to put it together here on the last couple of shifts. Lily, Jolie, Braden. No. Yes, Lily, Jolie, Braden up front. Moose and Brooke back on D. Warhawks center getting kicked out for the attempted late change. Goes to the corner, whipped around the near side. Up the boards, Moose pokes and misses. It's a 2-on-1 coming back, a 3-on-2 with a back check and Braden steals it. Sends it up off the boards. Warhawk throws her body against it, keeps it in, and dumps it in. Brooke back behind the net with it. Sends it up to Braden. Braden tries to clear it. It bounces off a shin guard and stays in. They stick handle through the middle. Lose it, pass, but a nice shot and a blocker save by Kat. Moose goes into the corner. Girl tries to spin into Moose. Moose spins into her and knocks her over, and then Moose gets the puck and sends it around the near side. Jolie tries to chip it up the boards. Girl pinched in, got sent around the other side. Moose knocks it out of the air. Into a body. Shot, tipped high. Goes back behind the net. Moose battling back there for it. Moose pokes it ahead. Braden throws it up to their D. Shot, wide of the net. Near side hash. Warhawks send it all the way around, missing their player in the corner. Braden gets it. Dishes it up to the D coming fresh off their bench. Again, shot wide. Moose over on the near side. Doesn't get there. The D sends it. Brooke knocks it out of the air and into the corner. Brooke has it. Brooke up through the middle. Brooke to Jolie. Jolie chips it forward. Warhawks send it all the way across. Tipped out of the air by Moose to the Warhawk. Shot. Off the shaft of Kat's stick and back behind the net. Comes over the near side. Jolie sends it up and out. Just beyond Molly. Kick save by Al. Sends it right back out of the zone. Janelle wins it. Gives it to Sophia. Sophia up the near side. Gets bodied. Molly chips it in. Sophia battles through. Warhawks take it around behind their net. Up the boards. They chip it. Molly keeps it in. Throws it right back in. Warhawks back in their corner. Whip it all the way back up. Al with it towards the net. Nearly tipped by Sophia. Comes over the near corner. Warhawks centering pass up through the middle. 1-on-2. Al forces her to the outside. Girl comes out in front. Tries to stuff it. Janelle ends up with the puck. Molly tries to send it out. Warhawks keep it in. Amber behind the net with it. Amber spins. Falls down. Molly with it. Molly centering pass to their player in the slot, and they miss the net. Janelle over on the far side, chips it past one, but another's there to recover it. Warhawk skates out of the corner with the puck. Rebound, first save by Kat. Second goes to the corner. Sophia has it there. Sent around behind the net to Al. Al up through the middle, goes behind Molly. Not enough for an ice. Warhawks back for it. Sent over the far side. Amber there to intercept. Sent up to Bailey. Bailey kicks it forward. Gives it to Josie, cutting in. Josie spins. Josie in. Rebound. Bailey couldn't get that rebound, and it ends up back behind the net. Fight back in the corner. Warhawks on the far side. Chip it around Al. They're going to say no ice on that. Bailey back for it. Bailey sends it around. Goes to the front. Nice D there by Al, taking the body, and Bailey comes and picks up the puck. Bailey shot wide of the net, comes around the near side. Chipped around Josie, and the Warhawks come up the near side. 1-on-2. Centering pass blocked. Liz picks it up behind the net. Liz throws it at the ref's head. Josie on the near boards with it. And that's the end of the first period here. 14ers and the Warhawks tied at 0. All right, here we go, 14ers fans, starting off the second period here. Liz, Harkey, Kendall up front. Brooke and Moose, and Kendall gets tripped or trips over the red line on the far side. Pass up into Harkey's skates. Warhawks pick it up, come in. Poked out by Moose. Warhawks send it right back in, tag up. Moose over the near side to Harkey. Tries to chip it by, the D reads that. D goes in. Chips it back behind the net. Moose comes out with it. Moose with some time. Skates up. Sends it up to Kendall on the far boards. Kendall has it. Kendall gains the line. Harkey bodies off. Moose in the corner with it. Comes up, and Al can't keep it in. Al brings it back to the bench with all the players changing, and Harkey ends up with the puck. Harkey tries to throw it up the boards, knocked out of the air, and all the way back to Moose. She tries to send it out. Player comes in, keeps it in. Shot to the net. D's Warhawk wide open and puts it over the net there. Al tries to skate up the middle, loses it, but Moose picks it up. Moose gains the red line and just dumps it in. Lily keeps it in. Goes to the Warhawk. They send it up and out, and they're going to call that one an icing finally. So I think that's the first icing of the game. 13:32 here in the second period. Lily, Sophia, Janelle out up front. Amber, Al back on D. Win back to Sophia, back to Amber, back down the boards. Lily goes in behind the net with it. Lily centering pass, gets blocked. Janelle fighting for it. Pops out. Nice job by Sophia to keep that in the zone. Lily back, gets her stick lifted as she goes to shoot. And the Warhawks have it. Lily over on the far side, fighting. Sophia comes through, battles, and Warhawks dump it out the near side. Al goes in. Al into the corner with it behind the net, gets bodied off. Warhawks come out with it. Chip it out of the zone. Amber's there. Amber sends it through one, but not both, and then chips again. Jolie all over that, and the Warhawks end up with the puck. Dump it in wide of the net. Cat lets it go. Amber picks it up behind the net. Amber backhand up to Jolie. Jolie centering pass goes all the way across to Braden. Braden up the near side. Dumps it in far corner. Jolie goes in, forces him to turn it around the near side. Braden intercepts behind the net, centering pass. Molly just misses the one-timer, and the Warhawks skate out with a 3-on-2 and a back check in Braden. Bad pass. Sends it back to Brooke. Brooke behind the net. Around the boards to Jolie. She gets pinned. The Warhawks there with it. Up the boards. Jolie goes through, tries to push the girl. Swings, glove save by Kat, and we're going to hold on to that with 11:57 left here in the second period. Liz, Josie Bailey out there up front. Back in the corner, Warhawks have it. They come out, they get tripped, and 14ers are going to have another penalty here as Moose is going to go for a tripping with 11:49 here in the second. So Molly and Kendall come out to kill. Brooke side up to the center. Shot from the point, blocked by Kendall over to the side, but they go pick it up. Dump it in, centering pass. Blocked, and Brooke skates out with it. Brooke with some speed. Brooke up through the middle. She has Molly. She chips it down. Brooke gives it to Molly. Molly battling on the corner. Brooke in there to help. Wasting all kinds of time there. Warhawks chip it past Molly, but she grabs it. And finally the Warhawks up. It's a 1-on-2. Kendall and Amber. Amber pokes it away. Sends it up and out of the zone, and the Warhawks are going to have to regroup here with 40 seconds left on their power play. Josie and Lily out for the kill. Warhawks dump it in ever so gently. Amber picks it up behind the net. Amber with it. Amber turns, tries to go back behind the net, gets bodied off. Amber bodied in the corner, centering pass, goes to Al. Al has it. Al gives it to Lily. Lily tries to send it, gets tipped up in the air. Warhawks have it. Warhawks fall. Josie's there. Josie gets it, sends it across, but the Warhawk had come in and gotten between Josie and Lily for that pass. Al tries to dump it in, gets it poked away. Warhawks go in. Amber, they shoot it wide. Goes into the corner. Amber battling for it there. Amber skates out with it. Up the boards to Lily. Lily sends it all the way down, and that's going to be an icing because the penalty has expired here. So 10:05 left here in the second period. 14ers back to full strength. Face-off goes to the side. Moose sends up with it. Sends it around the near side to Janelle. Janelle up the near boards. Pressure on her. Finally gets spit out. Liz gives it back to Brooke. Gets it taken away. Warhawks come in. Loose puck in front. Poked by Liz. Shot wide of the net. Centering pass intercepted by Liz. Liz spins behind the net a couple of times. Gets grabbed a hold of, but no call there. Warhawks centering pass. Oh, and we do have the call for the hold. So 14ers going on a power play here with 9:31 in the second. We'll go back to the Warhawks and for the face-off. Sophia goes in and steals it. Sophia up to Amber at the point. Amber steps down. Backhand over to Sophia. Sophia circles, gives it to Molly. Molly looking for somebody, gives it to Brooke on the near side. Brooke back to Molly. Molly with a shot, pad save, sent to the corner. Warhawks the first one's there, send it off the boards and it bounces out. All the way back, Kat chooses to let it go. Brooke there, gets it taken away. Comes up, Warhawks send it back in. Amber back behind the net with it. Amber up to Sophia, Amber steps back. Sophia up the far side. gives it to Josie on the near side. Molly had gone in, and we get an offsides here with 8:40 left in the second. 40 seconds left on the power play. Liz Lily Bailey out there. Al picks up the puck, gets it, dumps it part of the way in. The Warhawks get it, go all the way back around behind their net. Whip it off the glass. Kick save at the blue line by Amber to keep it in. They send it up behind the ref's head, and Al's going to have to go back for it. Al circles in front of the net with pressure on her. Sends it up through the middle. Comes out of the zone. Bailey chips it to the side, but Warhawks end up with the puck and dump it right back in. Amber in the corner. Misses the puck. Liz comes up. Liz far side. Pass intercepted. Lily gets it. Throws it up to Bailey. Warhawks run into the girl coming out of the bench, or out of the penalty box. Liz in. Liz with it. Liz with a shot. Face-off should come outside here. 7:36. Refs discussing. The refs saying nope, she got pushed in. So it'll stay inside. Face-off all the way up and out. Josie forechecking. Josie all over her, but Warhawk able to at least chip it a high and out. Far side, Molly chips it up to Josie. Goes through, gets in the zone. Josie keeps it in. Molly tries to backhand it, takes out the girl, but puck pops out. Josie, nice back check. Gets sent over to Brooke. Brooke with it, up the near side, misses Sophia on the pass. Loose puck, battle, and Warhawks come out with it. Try to cut to the middle, shot, wide of the net. All the way on the far side. Keeps it in, but Josie puts her body against the boards, and Warhawks able to dump it in. Brooke on the near side, chips it off the boards, but not enough to get it out. Back down in the corner. Tipped back behind the net, Moose back for it. Moose up the far side, Josie backhands it up and out. Not enough for an icing, possibly on net, and the Warhawks have to go back to recover. Molly pressuring, Warhawks player on the other side. Harkey in, blocks the pass. Comes up the near side, Kendall's there. Kendall and Harkey battling in the corner with the Warhawk down on the ice. Gives it up to Al, but she misses and it comes out. One-on-one on Moose. Moose, nice poke check. Knocks it off, but into the skates. Warhawks get it back in the zone. Liz, nice back check, gets the girl. Shot, comes wide of the net on the near side. Harkey goes in to get it. Liz and Al fighting in the corner. Comes out, pokes out. Liz has it. Liz shot. Blocked, but still on net. Goes to the corner. Kendall goes to get it. Kendall tries to backhand it to the front. That's intercepted. They come out 3-on-2. The back checking Liz all over the girl. Centering pass goes to the girl. Al able to knock it away. But 14ers can't clear the zone. Warhawks dump it right back in. Amber in the corner with 2 on her. Goes towards the front of the net. Warhawks pick it up. Centering pass. Blocked. Goes back behind the net. Warhawks with time back there. They shoot from the bottom of the circle. Gets blocked by Liz. Amber battling. Amber kicks it forward. Amber with a move over to the side. Amber and Harkey going. Harkey peels off. Amber shoots wide of the net. Jolie along the boards. Takes out the girl. Amber there too. 3-on-3 at the boards. It pokes out to the middle, and the Warhawks the only ones there. They tip it down. Al goes back for it. Al gets turned around at the hash marks. Lily goes behind the net to battle for it. Comes out front. Shot. Saved by Kat. Sent behind the net. Warhawks have it. Circle around the far side. Shot on net. Goes back behind the net. Amber battling with 2 on her. Comes up the near side. Amber on the ice. Can't play that one as it comes through. They try to stuff it. Still loose. Still loose. Backhand up over the net. Back behind the net. Braden fighting for it. Lily back there fighting too. Pokes up the near side. Jolie has it. Jolie throws it up but doesn't go out of the zone. Shot from the point. Saved by Kat. Amber has it. Chips it off the boards. And that one finally clears. Warhawks back for it. Warhawks in on the far side. Shot. Saved by Kat. Cleared to the corner. Warhawks battling. Comes through the middle. Gets taken out by Amber. Comes over the near side. Al goes for a tumble, and that's going to be an icing with 3:13 left here in the second period. So 14ers and the Warhawks still tied at 0. Molly, Josie, Bailey out there up front. I think it's Al and Moose back on D. Nope, Brooke. Bailey tries to skate it out, gets it poked away, and she gets knocked over. Josie chips it off her chest, off the boards and out. Off her body and up, 2-on-1. Josie gets it, shoots, rebounds there, and Bailey gets in there but gets hit in the back as she stops. 2:52 here in the second. Molly, Bailey, Josie stay out. Brooke and Moose back on D. Warhawks taking a while to get in here, and now they're kicked out. Face off back to Moose. Shot. I think it got tipped and went wide. Bailey into the corner. Tips it back towards the net, but Warhawks pick it up behind the net. Breakout up the far side. Flying Warhawk, but Moose is able to keep that in. Warhawks get it out, but Moose chips it back to Brooke. Brooke all the way across to Josie. Josie tries to put it across. Goes off a shin guard. She picks it up, but gets it poked away. Brooke up the middle. Warhawks have it up the near side. Molly all over her. Sent in. Brooke gets it. Sends it across to Josie. Josie up the far side. Janelle going with her. Josie tries to step around and gets interfered with. Nice body work by them. Josie, nice pass to Liz. Shot. Tipped wide. Liz picks it up. Tries to send it up to Al. Al steps down. Gets it. Al sends it back in the corner. Janelle down there. Liz goes in to help. It goes off the back of the net. And Warhawks send it up the near side. Al shot right into the player. Gets blocked. Comes back to her. Tries again. Gives it to Liz. Liz skates through. Bounces high in the air. Can't find it. Nice job by Sophia to come through, body it. Gets the shot. Goes wide. Sophia goes and picks it up behind the net. Centering pass into a skate. Back to her. Sophia dangles in the corner, around one, goes behind the net, comes around, backhand shot, still loose, goes in the corner. Sophia takes the girl out. Sophia hustles out so Amber can come in, and Amber just dumps it in behind Sophia. Far side, Sophia chasing the girl down. Warhawks bring it in, Amber plays her. Other Warhawk picks it up. Centering pass. Al tips that. Amber has it. Amber going with Harkey. Shot blocked. Harkey has it in the corner. Harkey spins. Amber ends up with it. Centering pass goes through. Warhawks get it and take their time and break out right up the middle. 2-on-2 with the back check and Amber. They try to send it across. Lily steps up. Lily goes in with it. Lily has Harkey break into the net and Kendall high. Goes into the corner with it, gets plastered in the boards. Warhawks send it right up the middle, breakout, cross, and both players had backed out of the zone. Amber on the far side with it. Amber chips it forward, plows through the girl. Warhawks send it down. That's going to be wide of the net and called for icing with 8 seconds left here in the second period. Molly wins it, goes wide of the net. Braden has it, tries to center it, goes through the crease again over to the far corner. They go into the corner and just eat it. So end of the second period. Warhawks 0, 14ers 0. All right, here we go, 14ers fans, starting off the third period. Someone just asked me the question here, what do we do if they're tied at the end? And I said, well, we don't be tied, so there we go. So we just win it outright. Far side, Warhawks have it. Shot to the slot. Shot tipped wide. Back in the corner, Liz brings it up. Plays it back to Amber. Amber steps into the crowd. Josie's there too. Liz comes through, gets the loose puck, tries to throw it behind the net. Hawks try to center it. Liz bodies off. It gets sent up to the D. Dump right back in. Liz gets it, throws it into a body. Josie comes through, gets it, and chips it out of the zone. Nice job by Al stepping up, poking that forward. Al ends up with the puck, and the Warhawks steal it, come over the near side. Dump it in. That's going to be no ice because Amber was there and probably could have played that had she wanted to. Amber, nice pass up to Harkey. Chipped out of the zone. Warhawks send it all the way back down. Al's back there, so no icing again. Al has it. Dingles. Goes through a couple. Sends it up, but not out of the zone. Warhawks come back in. Kendall off the bench. Harasses. Centering pass intercepted by Liz. Liz tries to walk by, can't get the backhand, gets bodied. Shot, blocked. Warhawks recover and have to regroup back in their zone. They send it up the boards. Al's there, but Al leaves it for the Warhawk who comes in. Shot, nice job by Lily to prevent that shot. Loose puck. Harkey picks it up. Harkey, nice patience, goes up the far side. Harkey all by herself, cuts to the middle, sends it into the corner. Sophia off the bench goes in. I think it's a 3-on-1 down there. Now Lily comes in to help. And the Warhawks skate her out into the corner around the far boards and out of the zone. 3-on-2. Warhawks gain the zone. Moose got away with a trip there. Janelle to Brooke, up to Sophia on the far side. Sophia goes. Sophia cuts in the middle. Sophia shot 5-hole, and it goes in. Sophia from Brooke, and the 14ers go up by 1 with 12:38 left here in the third period. Somebody must have been coaching Sophia to drop that shoulder and go to the net, and that's how she got that goal. Puts it through the 5-hole, comes back, touches it in. Liz, Braden, Jolie out there for the face-off. Comes up through the middle. Amber gets it, sends it up to Braden, chips it to Liz. Ends up on Jolie's stick. Jolie goes in, shot, blocked, goes to the corner. Braden centering pass, intercepted. Far corner. Warhawks able to skate out with it. Up the boards. Liz able to throw it right back in. Warhawks throw it behind their own net. Over the near side. Jolie goes in, pressures them. They throw it up. Skate up through. Nice job by Liz to steal that. Liz and Jolie go in, 2-on-1. To Jolie. Jolie with the shot. And 5-hole again. So Jolie from Liz at 11:58 here in the third. Put the 14ers up by 2. So great keep by Liz, keeping that in. And then a great pass over, and Jolie able to bury that one, making it the 2-0 lead. Lily, Josie, Bailey come out up front. Amber Al back on D. All kinds of ruckus, stick banging on the boards, and it comes back to Al off the face-off. She sends it up, goes through the Warhawk. Lily chasing that one down. Up the boards. Warhawks have it, have patience, and chip it forward. Amber able to read that and step up to intercept. Battle in front of the bench here. Josie ends up with it. Centering pass over to Bailey. Bailey in. Bailey with the shot. Gets tipped, goes wide. Josie gets ridden into the boards. No call on that one either. Warhawks up through the middle. 2-on-2, now 2-on-1. Shot, tipped, up into the net. And 11:24 left here in the third. I'll have a face-off back in our zone. Molly Kendall Harkey out there up front. Moose and Brooke back on D. Warhawks win it, give it to the D, and they miss it and have to dump it all the way back in. Moose has time. Moose with it, looking around, gives it to Brooke. Brooke misses the pass, sends it up and out. Harkey has it. Harkey spins. Nice little tight spin. Goes up the boards, gets bodied, gives it to Molly. Molly gains the zone. Harkey keeps it in. Battle at the blue line, and they're able to get it out. Moose dives forward, pokes it, but bounces over Kendall's stick. Warhawks send it halfway in the zone. Brooke back for it. Brooke around behind the net, stops, sends it up the boards to Harkey. Harkey gets stopped by the D there. Molly gets taken out. Warhawks down the boards with it. Centering pass, bounces through. Kendall misses the clearing attempt, misses another one, and it gets spit over to Harkey. Harkey gives it to Moose, or loses it to Moose, and Moose sends it out. Back down. Warhawks up the far side. They send it through. Moose stepped up. Forces her to dump it. Al back with it. Gives it to Janelle. Sends it up, but not out. Still battling. Gets it out. Warhawks back in the zone. Try to drag around Al. Send it into the corner. Liz back there. Pushes the girl off. Stays on her. Liz all over her. Moose comes in, bumps her off. Sent her on the far side. Janelle there. Tries to tip it at the Zam doors. Gets knocked from behind. Liz in there to help too. Bounces up the near side. Shot. And somehow makes it through the whole crowd and in from the point with 9:40 left here in the third. Warhawks make it a 2-1 game. Lily, Jolie, Braden up front. Al and Amber back on D. Warhawks still celebrating. Finally come in for the face-off here. Lily keeps it in her feet, still at the dot. Jolie kicks it forward, over the near side. Lily picks it up, Lily across. Al tips it to Braden. Braden up the far side. Braden in, shot on net. The goalie gets that, stops, and holds that as Jolie stops in front of the net. Warhawks taking their time getting to the face-off again. Warhawks come through the middle with it. They skate through, and they're on a 2-on-0 breakaway. They're in, they shoot, they tip it in, and 2-on-0 with 9:15 left here in the third. The Warhawks tie it up. So now a 2-2 game. Both teams have their sticks going here. Molly, Josie, Bailey. Win comes back to Moose. Up to Josie, working here at the boards, right in front of the bench. Spits back, sent forward. Molly blocks that shot. Molly with it. Molly into Bailey. Bailey shoots wide of the net. Molly into the corner. Bailey in there with her. Girl spins out and falls, but gets the puck over to her partner behind the net, and the Warhawks bring it up the far side. Intercepted by Bailey. Left for Brooke. Shot. Bounces through the crease. Comes over the near side. Warhawks send it out. Brooke able to tip that, so it's not going to make it all the way for icing, and Brooke turns. Brooke up the far side. Brooke tips it into the corner. Goes to get it by herself. Falls down. Warhawks come up the near side. Liz able to tip it back in, but Warhawks bring it right back out. Amber with it. Amber through the middle. Gets it poked away. Warhawks come in, try to cut to the middle. Amber all over her. Nice save by Kat. Cleared to the point. Kendall blocks it, but not out of the zone, and Warhawks able to send it back in deep. Brooke in the corner with it. Brooke sends it up to Harkey. Stuck in the Zamdor. Harkey backhands it up through the middle. They step down and get it. Liz throws it back into the corner. Liz looks, sends it around to Harkey. Harkey battles through, gets it out. Harkey by herself, gets interfered with, gets hooked from behind, and able to still dump it in and come for the chain. Sophia forces them to regroup back behind their net. Up the near side, Warhawks across the middle. They gain the zone. All three of them on the blue line. Centering pass, blocked. Al behind the net with it. Lily goes in to help. Third Warhawk comes in, picks it up, comes around the near side. Amber all over her. The girl spins, falls over. Amber blocks the shot. Al picks it up. Al spins behind the net and goes. Al with Sophia on the near side, Janelle on the far side. Al crosses the blue line, in, centering pass. Sophia's shot tips and comes out to the blue line. Molly throws it back to the net. That's blocked. Molly gets it again. Molly gets it again. Molly gets it a third time, and that one finally bounces out. Al able to kick it, keep it in. Al goes in. Al takes the shot. Blocker save, comes over the near side. Jolie goes in. Molly there with her, and Warhawks able to skate out with it here. One-on-one on Moose here on the near side. Moose pokes it away. Goes to the corner. Moose tries to pin her against the board. Puck gets sent out to the middle. Jolie chips it up and out of the zone. Warhawks take it in. They're offsides, and there's the whistle with 6:11 left here in the third period. Liz, Braden, Jolie out there up front. Moose and Brooke back on D. Warhawks win it back. Dump it right in. Kick save by Moose, a little too much on it. She can't get it to her stick. gets pinned out. Jolie trying to take out the D at the blue line. Warhawks send it out, chip it past, and Jolie's out, but can't play that. Liz comes through, bodies her way through like a bull in a china shop. Braden goes to the corner. Jolie's there, centering pass, gets tipped. Liz gets taken out, but it's in. Liz from Braden and Jolie for the 14ers' third goal, 5:44 left here in the third. Liz may have been halfway in the air as she got her stick on that to throw it in. So 3-2 14ers. Lily, Bailey, Josie coming out there. Brooke and Moose back on D. Face off, goes over the far side. Poked away, Josie comes through, picks it up. Josie protects, spins. Josie chips it up. D steps up so Bailey can't get to it. Josie picks up the loose puck and throws it back out. Warhawks finally get it, come in the zone, skate through a couple, leave it, shot, saved by Kat. She holds on to that. Molly, Kendall, Harkey coming out. Al and Amber back on D coming out. Face off, comes up to the point, sent back in the corner. Centering pass, Molly takes the body and ends up with the puck. Molly spins back in the corner, makes some time, sends it around the far side. Harkey beelines over there, chips it up into the D skate and up into the air and then back into the zone. Molly back for it, spins, leaves it for Al. Al comes around behind the net with it. Al off the boards to herself, up the middle to Molly. Molly gets it, sends it up. Harkey on the far side going for it. Harkey gets bodied but skates through it. Harkey to the middle, shot, loose puck, still there. And they send it all the way down, and that's gonna roll, but probably not enough for an icing as Amber is able to get there for it. Amber around behind the net with some time. She circles back. Amber goes into the corner and eats it. Warhawks send it up to the point. Shot, blocked by Harkey, comes to the other point. Shot, goes through the middle, loose puck. Rebound, still loose, it's still there. And finally cleared to the side. Warhawks send it back in deep. Al gets walked through and then they lose it. Harkey gets it, tries to center it, gets tipped and kept in the zone. Molly goes into the corner. Warhawks up to the point. Wind up, shot, goes all the way through, comes up the near side. Kendall beelines over, but Warhawks get there first, send it back in deep. Warhawks in the corner, Amber there. Molly there helping. Comes up the boards, but not out. Warhawks send it in, top of the circles. Molly pins the girl on the boards. Kendall battling there, 3 Warhawks, 2 14ers. Kendall gets it and chips it out, and half the 14ers go for a change. Warhawks far side with it, get in the zone, go through. Nice job by Amber, just being patient, staying in front. Over on the far side, Janelle gets taken out. Liz over there with her. Liz and Janelle fighting on the boards over there. Warhawks beeline to get off. Al back in the corner with it. Al gets pinned. Warhawks battling on the boards, try to send it through. Al still with it, gets sent to the center, and Amber just throws it back in the corner. Janelle gets it taken away along the boards, but blocks the pass. Al gets it. Al sends it near side, a little bit in front of Sophia. Warhawks get it. Send it in the zone. Centering pass bounces through a couple. Shot goes wide of the net. Amber has it. Amber sends it far side. Not enough for an icing. Janelle chases it down. Warhawks send it off the boards and bring it up. Centering pass comes over the near side. Sophia picks it up. Goes down, sends it deeper. Lily chases around behind the net. They send it right up through the middle. Moose keeps it in. Shot. Tipped back to the corner. Lily goes in for it. Comes up the near boards and cleared out. Braden back for it with one on her. Braden sends it around behind the net. Moose goes over to pick it up. Moose chips it up to Jolie. Chips it out. And Warhawks able to get the loose puck and dump it right back in. Goes to Moose. Moose off the boards to the Warhawk. They send it down, but Moose intercepts that again. Battle here on the boards. Sent far side. Braden on the far side with it. Braden sends it up the boards. Jolie forechecking, keeps it in, goes off her skates. Jolie with it. Braden comes in, picks it up. Braden throws it towards the net. The goalie covers that, and we'll get another whistle here. 1:31 left here in the third. 14ers up, 3-2. And looks like Warhawks taking a timeout here, so. All right, here we come back out. 1:31 left here in the third period. 14ers up 3-2. We'll watch for the Warhawks goalie to be leaving the net here. Molly, Josie, Bailey out there. Warhawks get it, bring it up the middle, send it through the middle, and they pick it up. Breakaway, shot, saved by Kat, and she holds on to that. And the Warhawks goalie is coming to the bench. 1:22 left here in the third. Face-off shot. Cat clears it to the corner. Warhawks in the corner with it. Back behind the net, centered out. The D gets it. Sent over the near side. Throws it towards the net. Tipped, goes wide. Sent out, but not all the way. Shot, goes wide. Moose gets it. Moose whips it off the glass. It bounces out, and that's going to be towards the net, but not enough on it. Just across the blue line. Warhawks up the far side. Amber gets it, sends it, and Warhawks able to play it. 50 seconds left here. Warhawks up through the middle. Amber gets it. Amber up the boards, but the Warhawks able to intercept that, keep it in. Gives it back to Amber. They're able to keep it in again. They step through a couple. Go to the corner. All the way around the far side. Warhawks have it. Amber got dumped in front of the net. Shot wide. Centering pass goes up. Loose puck. Still there. Kat has it. It's between her legs. And finally, the ref in the right position there blows the whistle. 17 seconds left here in the third period. Liz, Molly, Josie up front. Moose and Amber back on D. Moose gets it off the boards, not quite out, but Josie's able to get it out. Sends it forward, that's blocked. Josie still with it. Josie leaves it for Molly. Molly shoots wide of the net. 3 seconds left, that's it. Liz gets it on the far boards, and that's going to be the buzzer, and the 14ers take the first game 3-2 over the Warhawks. So we have our next game this afternoon. We are playing the Leafs at 4:45 Central. So we will be back here broadcasting from yet another rink in Chicago for the second game of the NGHL against the Dundee Leafs at 4:45 Central.